let's check in with the listeners.
Hey, listeners.
Hi, listeners.
Listeners, remember you can always reach us at the email address, gamescoop@ign.com, just like Tahir did. And he has a question about Assassin's Creed.
The way you said it and looked up like you were surprised you got the name right.
I mean, who
You
knows
did a
if
good
I got
job.
it right?
Well, we said you did.
Sounded good to me.
Exactly.
If it sounds good, feels good, must be good.
Yeah.
He has a question about Assassin's Creed. Computer, we're launching Assassin's Creed B-roll. He says, I'm a huge Assassin's Creed fan, but one of the things that has always puzzled me is why there's never been a crouch function. It's as if all those master assassins are so confident in their stealth abilities, they never needed to crouch. I found that quite odd. I know that they've subsequently brought in contextual crouching, and AC5 is going to have a dedicated stealth button. Careful calling it AC5.
Yeah.
But I wonder why this was never implemented right from the start. My question is, can you guys think of any other quirks like this for other games that you have played? Functions that either exist or don't exist but seemingly make no sense and is at odds with what the game is about.
I mean, the thing about Assassin's Creed was the whole thing was you're always like hiding in plain sight, right?
Yeah.
Like you're blending in with the crowd, and that's the method of stealth. Like it's not literally like you can't see me like Splinter Cell.
Yeah.
I like the contextual.
No one saw what you just did, Greg.
I don't care.
I like the contextual
You saw it. Is that good
functions.
enough?
Yeah.
You move into a shrub and you just automatically crouch down.
Yeah.
That's enough for me.
You're also invisible in that shrub.
Yeah.
It's that weird thing of going back and playing the old Metal Gears where there was no crouch as well. Like after playing Peace Walker for so many hours, I was like, oh, I'll go back and play Metal Gear 1 or whatever. There's no crouch. Like, what the hell?
Yeah.
It's just either I'm standing or I'm prone. Like, this is terrible.
Yeah.
What the hell?
I mean, yeah, I agree. I like the contextual stuff. Like, I mean, it feels kind of weird. Like, I like playing Shadow of Mordor when your character's walking around and he walks into a bush and all of a sudden he becomes hologram with the bush and someone's like, oh, I think I heard a goat over there. Oh, it's just a talking bush. Like, there's no need for that, really. It's kind of strange. And Assassin's Creed's a different story because it's like, I feel like there's already 7,500 actions mapped to that one button in Assassin's Creed. So this would just be one more.
They abandoned any pretense of it being a stealth franchise after Assassin's Creed 1, really. And that's not a value judgment. Like, I think Assassin's Creed is really good at what it is, but it is an action franchise. It's not a stealth franchise.
Yeah.
They brought some of that back in 4.
You have like grenade launchers now in Assassin's Creed Rogue.
And that's fine.
Yeah.
But,
no, I love Assassin's Creed.
You know, I don't know.
We were talking, Justin, about just like funky like control schemes. Doesn't Shadow of Mordor have like, isn't like stealth and finishing move are like the same button?
No, run and stealth are the same button. This is a great game. I absolutely love that game, but I feel like there must have been a way for that control scheme to be streamlined.
I mean, still to this day, there's games that come out where like there's a superhero character who can't hop over a 3-foot wall, and it's just
that's
like,
always a classic example.
Yeah, and I don't know why that's always still a thing, but it is.
Time and money.
Yeah, I guess so.
The big thing for me that jumps out, and this is another franchise that I love, is that sometimes the game world ends up being molded to match like the abilities that you have, and that's Gears of War.
Yeah.
Like that game is about cover, and so you'll see waist-high walls everywhere. The whole game world is just full of waist-high walls, but if you're not a cover shooter, suddenly the game world doesn't have any waist-high walls in it. And like, I get why it's like that, right? Like you design fun, interactive spaces for players to, sort of go through the map in the way that they want. But it is a little bit, I don't know. It's very artificial feeling sometimes.
Yeah. Sure.